And we are now recording. Zeb,
Oh my
hello,
God.
Zeb's here.
Hi, my Zeb. Pronouns she, her. There's a PowerPoint with that one too.
There is a
Jesus.
900
Okay.
slideshow. Currently, it is 813. It will be 900 by the time we finish.
Oh my fucking God.
As
Okay.
as just a little teaser
Okay.
for the Yu-Gi-Oh video.
Viewers. Yeah, viewers. I am so sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
Sometimes you fly too close to the sun.
Zeb, you have cursed me.
Yes.
And we have no time for bits or intros because this video needs to be 55 minutes. We're working on a delay. Our bits are going to be very slightly out of sync, and you cursed me by making me read the Dresden Files. Tell the folks at home what the Dresden Files is.
So, the Dresden Files is a long-running series of urban fantasy novels set primarily in modern-day Chicago. They follow a private detective and wizard by the name of Harry Dresden. I fucking love this series. It is probably my favorite series of novels, and it's probably never going to get knocked out of there unless Jim Butcher does some like real shit. However, like I have been trying to get other people to read them so that I can talk about them with someone. And after several years and attempts, I have finally gotten Tom to finish the series. Because it took a few books for him to get like really hooked.
It's good.
And then also needed life things to stop getting in the way.
It's a good series. It's great. It's fantastic. I didn't stop reading the first time because I wanted to. I just fell off the wagon. Because this series has 17 books in it, and the first time I tried to read it, it turns out I could only take 7 at a time. But I finished the series, and we, Zeb, you and I each have our own list of the best moments in the Dresden Files.
Yes, we do.
Zeb, would you like first pick or second two?
Second two.
Second two? All right, that means I'm going first. We're just going to launch right into this because
Sorry.
Oh boy.
My warning alarm.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Sorry.
This is a disaster already. So I think we're going to do our
all right, go.
We're going to do 4 through 10, and then we're going to do some honorable mentions, and then we'll both do our top 3. I don't know if you're drinking, but I am drinking.
No, I have to go to work. That's why, remember, we have the time limit.
Lame. My first one.
It will be tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I was going to say, tomorrow I will be drinking the finest selection of Aldi beer, because the Aldi's here now sells beer, so I'm excited.
What is the name of the Valkyrie?
Guard.
No.
Sigrun Guard.
No, her sister.
Oh, the one in. Fuck. Good question. I cannot remember.
Will you look it up while I'm doing this?
Up.
Because mine.
Yeah.
My number 10 is I just laid the beat down on Santa Claus. And like I said, I got fun names for all of these. They're all gonna be fun. They're all gonna be fun. I just laid the beat down on Santa Claus at number 10. And this is the one where there's the outsiders and he's the Wild Hunt is hunting him because it might be Halloween. I don't know. It's hard to say. And he for his birthday, the world has given him hell, and he is going to try to get some outsiders off of his island. By the way, blanket spoilers for the series. Probably should have said that at the beginning.
Yes. Sorry.
We are literally going to be spoiling all of the high points of this series. I just laid the beat down on Santa Claus. It's incredible. Harry Dresden gets into a fight with Santa Claus, who is actually Odin, and the king of the goblins, who's like rugged, handsome, and then he takes over the wild hunt, riding on an aquatic Harley that turns into a puma, and they ride to an island,
Yeah.
and this is closely associated with another one that is in my honorable mentions. That, of course, is We Will Rock You, which happens just a little bit after this.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah.
So I also have this on my list, but it's much further up. Do
Okay.
I bring that up now?
No. You just keep it quiet until we get there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if we were
Okay.
playing the drinking game associated with this, when yours was revealed, we would take a drink. So it's just going to be me taking drinks.
Okay. Yeah, you have to take drinks for both of us.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So what's the name of the Valkyrie?
Freydis.
Oh, Freydis dick gonna taste good. Go ahead and tell me your number 10. Let's go! Let's go!
Anyways, number 10.
I've been saving that for weeks. Let's go!
You're a motherfucker.
Yeah!
I got Bowfud on the fucking video.
Let's go!
Okay. So this one being put at the bottom of my top 10 is going to cause some strife here.
Oh no, don't you dare. Don't you do it.
Yeah.
Don't you do it.
Sorry.
Don't you do it.
So the T-Rex. The fucking zombie Rex.
No.
So the Zombosaurus Rex is a notable scene.
No.
Somewhere around the middle of the series.
You motherfucker.
I'm putting it as my number 10 for my favorite. Where Dresden is at this moment where shit is fucked. Once again, it's Halloween. It's his birthday. And he's having a terrible time because there's necromancers and zombies all over Chicago.
Yeah.
And raising humans gets you killed.
Yeah.
If you raise a human, you're getting killed by the wardens.
Yeah.
But he sits there, he's like, there's no rules against raising animals. And I did just read some of the a lot of necromantic theory by the greatest necromancer of all time.
Yeah.
I wager I could raise something else. And he happens to be in the Field Museum in Chicago.
Yeah.
And he's like looking around and realizes he's got one of the most complete dinosaur skeletons in the fucking world.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he does.
And so this is immediately followed by it's stuff where he's piecing this together. And then the next thing you see is Dresden riding a T-Rex through the streets of Chicago with his buddy wearing a one-man polka band outfit on the back as his drummer.
Yeah. 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 It's good.
He rides a fucking zombie T-Rex through the streets of Chicago.
Yeah, he does. He does do that. Okay, what am I calling this? We're on a time limit.
Zombosaurus Rex.
Zombosaurus Rex. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I do my 10 and then 9
because
first. Okay, cool. So coming in at number 9, Shapeshifter Smackdown.
This is Shifter Smackdown.
So there's this point where again, everything is fucked. Dresden's having a terrible day. In none of these books does Dresden ever have a nice day.
No, it's a bad. Actually, no, I dispute this. We'll get there. We'll talk about it in the honorable mentions. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Shit's fucked. There's 4 different factions bearing down on him as he's hanging out on this island. It's like a weird, scary island, but it's probably not that important. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Back to that
It's fine.
But shit's getting a little out of hand, and he hasn't been doing great in any of these fights with Shag Nasty. But he gets this moment where he gets to watch one of the senior council members, listens to Wind, show up
My
and have
favorite
this.
council member, by the way.
Yeah, he's so fucking
Yeah,
cool.
he's awesome.
Where he shows up, drops the raw ass line of, "Oh, I don't intend to bind or banish you. I'm just gonna kick your ass up between your ears."
Yeah,
Before laying a shape-shifting smackdown on Shag Nasty and driving him away from the island.
yeah, and
And
this is
oh shit, that's our 45-minute warning.
there it is. There it is. We're not a quarter of the way through this. We gotta go.
Let's go. Let's do this.
We gotta go.
Shapeshifter Smackdown.
There it is.
Fucking first instance of the orbital drop Grizzly.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, you're gonna love this one. This is my number 9. I could have picked anything from I'm so sorry. I do not know the names of the books. There's too many. But the heist one.
That's fine.
The one where they heist Hades' vault.
Skin Game.
There we go.
Yeah.
I could have picked any fucking moment, but I picked Game Over, man. Boop, boop, there it is. There it is. Harry Dresden has gotten roped into this like freaking nightmare heist where he is literally heisting the god of the dead. He's in the underworld trying to steal from him. And this insane human being in this like wonderful Reservoir Dogs standoff, like 4 people, all turncoat, all at the same time, one after another, and Harry Dresden gets the last one by saying to Gray, who is this scary-ass shapeshifter, I think? Scary-ass shapeshifter. He says to Gray, "Game over, man. Game over." And Gray turns his coat for the last time, and just deletes Nicodemus's crew. Don't worry about who Nicodemus is. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, it's not important for the moment. Fucking perfect moment. Love that moment.
Oh, it's so good. It's amazing. My number 8. We're going up the shit. You ready? My number 8 is
Yep.
In Nomine Deus, Nicodemus. I come to face you.
Is that fucking Michael stepping out of the house?
Oh hell yeah, it is. You might be able to tell that I like this book a lot. Michael Carpenter has been functionally possessed by an archangel. The archangel possesses him and then hops right in the back seat. And Michael Carpenter kicks. Nicodemus is in front of Michael Carpenter's house, like literally torturing his friends to death. And Michael, who has been seriously injured but imbued with the powers of an archangel, kicks the garden.
So it's not even that he's possessed.
Look, dude, look. Like, we don't have time for this.
The entirety of the grace was given to him. So, like, the archangel's now just a fucking dude in order to give Michael his power.
It's so good. It's so good. He rocks out. He said, "You said that you..." And like, Nicodemus is, like, all mad. He's all like, "Man, you didn't play by the rules. I wanted you to come out and have me kill you." And he's like, "Sorry, bro." And you're like, "In the name of God, asshole, I'm here. You wanted me? Here I am. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, asshole. Let's go."
Wielding, it's important to remember, Excalibur.
The series rocks.
I have a whole video idea to talk about the swords, but we'll come back to that.
We'll come back to that. We don't have time. We don't
have time.
What's your number 8?
We have 41 minutes. My number 8. It is the Harry and Ramirez double dragon. In the climax of White Knight, Harry figures out the whole deal, what's going on, and it is this targeted long-term genocide attempt on wizards by members of the White Court. And he shows up with his buddy Ramirez, and the two of them just show up, challenge the two guys running it to a duel in front of all of the White Court, who they
Yeah.
were trying to make a case for this plan too. Like, big grandstand. They were like planning this whole thing out, had this whole idea, and then the wizards show up and say, "Hey, stop that shit right the fuck now!"
Yeah.
And we get a really cool duel where like they are limited in ways that make it interesting and entertaining, and we get to see Ramirez start to like really flex and show off. Um and also there is that moment where uh Lara gets all excited because Dresden brought her this very pretty virgin boy. Um
All right, and like Ramirez, the whole time we've known him, has this like extraordinary swagger, and
yeah, acts like he is the most lady killer motherfucker.
and Lara says, "A virgin? You brought me a virgin?" And Ramirez just blushes, furious, like, "I don't know what she's talking about, man. I don't know what she's talking about."
Ah, no, I fuck so much.
Mm.
I fuck all the time.
Oh my god, I had sex this morning.
No, it's great.
I've,
No,
I've
like,
had so I've had so many partners.
She's evil. She's lying.
Yeah, why she's manipulating you, Harry?
Yeah. Although she does, try to like sexually intimidate him, and he does keep his shit together enough to like pull the desert eagle off his belt and put it right up to her, like right between her legs, like,
Yeah,
no, not doing this.
that ain't happening.
I'm not prey.
I love this. I love this book series. All right, number 7.
Great. Anyways, number 7, mine or yours?
Yours.
Spot check.
Spot.
There's this moment also in Skin Game, Tom's favorite, where in the middle of the heist, a little bit, approximately, 3 minutes within the universe from the game over moment, Dresden finds the specific item that they were there for, as well as 4 others that are similarly powerful and useful.
Hell yeah.
And before, like, he's trying to figure out what to do about it, and then time stops. And he is yanked out of the vault and into the sitting room of the god of the underworld, Hades.
Yeah. You're not gonna get me with a ligma that is. Oh, never mind.
And Hades just wants to talk because he and Dresden have some things in common. They are both people who tend to get stuck with shit jobs and just do them without making anyone else's problem.
Yeah.
They are both currently wardens of jails full of all kinds of unpleasant world-ending monsters.
Yeah, that's true.
And they both have big, scary dogs that they love.
They do have big, wonderful, scary dogs.
And Hades explains the meaning of the name Cerberus and how it comes from Kerberos.
Oh, yeah!
Spotted.
That's so
this
funny.
Big, scary dog named Spot.
That's so... I forgot about that. I forgot about that until this moment. Seb, I'm so sorry. I want to talk more about Cerberus, but we can't. We can't. We're out of time.
We gotta keep going.
My number 7 is one you may find familiar. Is Shapeshifter Fight.
Yeah.
Shapeshifter Fight. Why you
drop strike grizzly?
Yeah. Why do you keep doing this to Shapeshifter Fight? God damn it. God, why is that so hard to type? Shapeshifter Fight! Yeah! This like the sight of someone who's really good at what they do, like dancing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about Harry Potter for 60 seconds. And never over the course of Harry. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Just sidebar and sidebar. Never over the course of Harry Potter. Never over the course of the entire series, with a single exception, possibly two, do we get an actual wizard duel. We never get to see people pull out all the stops and use the creative power that they have, with the exception of the duel between Albus and Tom. But in the Dresden Files, we see this all the time, and this is one of those times. Two people who specialize in shape-shifting magic, two individuals who specialize in shape-shifting, fucking going to town on each other. Oh, and I love. This is a good time to plug James Marsters' recording of the audiobooks, because Listens to Wind has this like very, very quiet, very soft-spoken. He says, "No, I'm not going to banish you, old ghost. I'm going to kick your ass up into your ears." Totally deadpan, completely straight. It's amazing. Okay, we gotta go. Okay, you ready? This is going to be one that is going to surprise you, okay? You ready? Harry Dresden, Potion Master.
Okay, which potion have you seen?
I have not selected one in particular, but this is the reason that I fell in love with the series. This is why I kept reading, because the first one kinda sucks. But the potion making scene.
Yeah, don't read the first
one. You don't have to. It's fine. You can skip it. The potion making scene though is incredible. Because the ingredients like change and shift. It's like, it's not potioneering, it's cooking. And like, you can substitute ingredients to make slightly different effects. For example, I have two potion the wiki, by the way, has the recorded recipes. A recipe for a blending potion is water, plastic wrap, a rustle of wind, deodorant, plain white cotton, a leaf of plain old lettuce, a blank piece of paper, and elevator music. That's how you make a blending potion. And that's so cool.
Yeah.
And
I love that blending potion so much.
Yeah, and for the love potion, you need something of value. And the original recipe that Harry has calls for crushed diamonds, but Bob the Skull is like, no, trust me, don't use diamonds. You don't want that kind of love. You should use a crumpled up $50 bill that you've shredded. That's so funny. It's so good. It's so good. I love this concept so much that I kind of maybe developed a game system subconsciously evoking this. This? Fuck you, I don't know. A stimulant potion is coffee, a beam of sunshine, a cockscrow, fresh soap, bits of a washcloth, a to-do list, bright, cheerful music, and a morning donut. And that's just so fun. It's I love it. I could talk, and I might actually do a full video on potion making in the Dresden Files, because I think it is perhaps my least favorite part of the series that is fully abandoned in the back half of the series.
He makes a couple of potions, but there's no time or effort spent on it. It's just he spent some time in the lab making a thing.
I brewed a couple of X potions, right? But I love it. It's amazing. All right. I could talk for hours on how much I love that, but go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So, number 6.
Yeah.
One of the few that made the list from the front half of the series.
Ooh, interesting.
Mouse's first introduction in the car.
Oh, shit.
I don't have a good name for this, other than guard puppy or something.
Oh, sure.
I don't know anything clever. But Dresden has 2 animal companions. One is a big, burly, mean, battle-scarred, but also very cuddly tomcat that he fished out of a dumpster called Mister.
Yeah.
Come
to think of it, wait, that was the other one. That was the other person that we didn't see during the Avengers team-up. We can come back to that.
Mouse?
No, Mister.
Okay, yeah, Mister. Oh, I
Look,
take it back. That
I know he's a
in
cat. We'll come back.
addition,
We can't. We don't have time.
okay, yeah, we'll come back. Um, he has Mister, his cat, and then in the beginning of one of the books, he is collecting a bunch of stolen temple dogs. Uh, collects a box full of them, returns them to the people who hired him to retrieve them. Who and it's little monk from a monastery in the Tibetan mountains, I think. Not that important. Point is, one of the dogs decided that Dresden was his.
Yeah.
Um, and stowed away in the back of his car. And the
Yeah.
way that we find out about him is when a black court vampire is coming up and trying to kill him, and we just hear these tiny, tiny, squeaky barks. Um, and Dresden reaching back, trying to find him. Uh, when the vampire attacks, already then has his hand near the water balloons full of holy water
Hell yeah.
that he uses to take out the vampire.
Oh my
Um,
god.
because the problem with the ancient Black Court vampires is they don't adapt well to new things. So, they're not expecting the holy water balloon.
That's a very creative
Which,
tool.
yeah, and there's a lot of those in this series where it's just like weird, cool shit. And I love that. Like, Dresden his hand back there, grabs the water balloon, smacks it, and Thomas uses his vampire strength to kick the fucker the rest of the way out of the car.
Hell yeah.
Great fucking moment.
I love Mouse
Love
so
it.
much. He's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. Mouse starts as this tiny little puppy that fits in the pocket of his duster. When he's fully grown, he's like 250 pounds and is a Tibetan Mastiff,
Yeah.
but is also like magic and terrifying.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's probably fine.
It's fine.
He's
It's
a
fine.
good
It's probably
boy.
fine. It's fine. He's a good boy. He's a good boy and we love him.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy and we
Yeah.
love him. We give him treats and
Yes.
pancakes.
Okay.
Okay, number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Number 5. So, again, no clever name. I can't think of one for this. I know I was supposed to have clever names until about 30 seconds before we started.
I'm sorry, this is an improv show.
Yeah. But the duel with Ariana in Changes.
Oh, hell yeah! By the way, that one just got bumped off the list by I Just Laid the Beat Down on Santa Claus. That's number 11 on my list.
Fair.
Uh,
So, similar to what Tom was saying about Listens to Wind and Shag Nasty, this is one of those moments where, like, Dresden has, first of all, just made a deal that kind of powered him up a whole bunch. This is his first time using those powers, as well as a moment where he is going all fucking out. Like,
correct.
he is now in a one-on-one duel with no interference between him and the woman that kidnapped his daughter and is about to fucking use her as a human sacrifice.
Oh, yeah. He fucking... Oh, my God.
Yeah, and, like, throughout the books, he tends to use fire magic as his main offensive spell, as well as just straight kinetic force. Because, and this really gets hammered home in some of the later things that are on both of our lists, Dresden is a big, dumb, blunt instrument when it comes to using his magic. He is very powerful, but comes at things like a big fucking club. And as a result, everyone is like ready to defend against fire and force when they're going up against Dresden. But Dresden just made a deal with Mab, the Queen of Winter, to be the Winter Knight for her in exchange for healing his freshly snapped spine and getting this power boost so that he can go and save his daughter.
We got to talk about that, by the way. We don't have time, but we got to talk about that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right.
But yeah, like it's an amazing duel where things go fucking.
Oh my
insane.
god, it's fucking
great.
incredible. It's amazing. And we have failed to mention the venue, which is fucking Chichen Itza.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, it's in Chichen Itza where they are in the fucking arena that they've been holding Bloodsport in for fucking millennia.
Yeah, under the watchful eye of like a bunch of lesser vampire gods. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready for my number 5?
Hit me with it.
My number 5 is Captain Carpenter of the USS Enterprise.
Yeah. That yeah, that scene's great.
It's so good.
Continue, you explain it.
Okay, so Harry is dead. Harry he's dead. And his
Yes.
old his old apprentice who feels that she is somehow responsible for his death is waging a mental war against, I don't know, somebody. I fully don't remember who it was. And he goes into her mind palace. It doesn't matter. And he goes into her mind palace. And you're right, it was the corpse taker because Morty was in this one. He goes into her mind palace, which is shaped like the bridge of the original Enterprise. So there is a Molly Carpenter dressed like Kirk, dressed like Spock, dressed like Uhura, dressed like Sulu. It's amazing, and it's an amazing scene, a hilarious scene, and it is in this scene that we learn who killed Harry. Harry killed Harry, and that is a fucking oh my god, it's an incredible finish. It is like
God, that was a beautiful reveal.
Originally on this list I had Harry Dresden kills himself, but that scene is not like that scene is just heartbreaking. It is this scene that gives you it's this scene that makes that scene powerful. Because Molly has been tearing herself apart because she feels that she's somehow responsible because she is kind of responsible because she wiped Harry's memory of giving the order to have him shot.
Yeah.
It's great.
I feel like there is a case to be made that that Kincaid still owes him that favor. But
oh yeah,
I don't think he's ever gonna try that. Because he's like, well, I mean, if you're not satisfied, I'll have to finish the job.
Oh, you're saying the contract's still open. All right, you ready for my number 4?
Yeah.
This one is, I think, my earliest on the list, possibly excepting Potion Master. This one, I'm surprised that you don't have anything from early in the series because I have Fuego.
The first time he. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, I forgot about
that.
Yeah.
Is this the 3rd or the 4th book? Where Harry Dresden starts a war, right? That's what happens in this scene. Harry Dresden, for the first time, but certainly not the last, loses his shit. And I remember the moment, this is one of the things that made me fall in love with the series. I remember the moment I was sitting at my desk in unnamed county organization, listening to this on audiobook, like staring into the middle distance as James Marsters describes the skin boiling on all of the vampires, just lights them up. It's brutal and beautiful and hell. It's amazing, and it is one of my favorite scenes in the series. Whew. Okay, all right. Do your number 4, but not your number 3.
That scene was great.
Okay. Oh, it's so good.
Okay, so number 4 is I'm calling it Donut Boy, although
Yeah.
that's more referring to the meeting he gets as a result of this moment.
Yeah.
So, in Small Favor, where Mab is calling on him to repay some favors that he owes her because she bought his debt from another fairy. We'll talk
I
about that later.
forgot about that.
It's important to the honorable mentions, but Dresden gets trapped into this thing. But as far as Favor, he has to be Winter's envoy in a series of events that are going. Like basically, Marcone gets kidnapped. We haven't talked about him yet. Don't worry about it. It's
It's
fine.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Marcone gets kidnapped by by Nicodemus and the other Denarians. Don't
We've
worry
barely
about
talked
that.
about him. Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Um,
matter. Doesn't matter.
so Dresden has throughout the entire book as the envoy of Winter. It is fair game for the envoys of Summer to try to fucking kill him. And the envoys of Summer that were chosen were the Billy Goats Gruff.
Yeah.
Um, so like the book, like he only finds out he's been chosen after three of the Billy Goats Gruff have already tried to murder him. And they start as these like 5'5" dudes who come at him with like machine guns and hammers and knives and stuff. Um, and they keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And there's a moment early on which is an honorable mention, it's coming in early, sorry, where Murphy threatens one of the Billy Goats Gruff with steel jacketed rounds from her pistol. Um, she's like, yeah, no, I know enough about you fairies. I know that if I put, 12 rounds of steel jacketed 40 Smith and Wesson through you, that's gonna be a real bad time. Fucking great. Um, the second largest one, he fights in the big train hall. It's
Yeah.
great.
That's such a
But
good
the
fight.
last, such a great fight. But it's all like leading up where they're getting bigger and bigger each time, and Dresden's like barely surviving the last couple. And he gets to the island. Most of the climax happens. He's being chased by one of the Denarians, Magog or something. And he's on this abandoned cannery that's like half rotted and falling apart. And he hears the Denarian coming down. And then he hears another person who is presumably the final Billy Goat Gruff. And he hears them talk. And then the eldest Gruff fucking one shots a fallen angel.
Yeah.
Like, brutally, instantly one shots a fallen fucking angel.
Seb, I also want to
No
keep
big
talking
deal.
about this. We have 18 minutes. You gotta
Yes.
wrap up, Donut Boy.
Anyways, sorry, fuck. Shit. Okay.
You gotta wrap up, Donut Boy.
Shots the Denarian. Dresden's like getting ready for this fight, like aiming his staff higher, and then this dude's like 5'3", steps through the door, and they start talking because it's the fucking Billy Goat, and this is the first one that like tried talking before killing him, instead of talking after failing to kill him. So he like talks with the eldest Gruff, and they have a pretty nice conversation. And at the end of which, Dresden's remembering, he's like, hey, I'm still owed a favor by the fucking Summer Queen. Like, that I can cash into any member of her court, correct? He's like, yes, but you can't ask me to, leave. You can't ask me to leave this field of battle. Like, it is a great boon that you are owed, but not that great. I cannot shirk my duty. It's like, no, that's okay. But I can ask you specifically for a favor, correct? Yes. And it would damage the honor of Summer if you were to fail to fulfill this favor before I died.
And he's like,
Is it correct? Is that I would like a donut. Freshly made Chicago donut No magic involved, just a fresh donut.
And the
He's
Billy
like,
Goats
this is a
eyes
serious
like
request.
the Billy Goat's eyes like twinkle, and he's like,
Yeah.
continue.
This is a very important request. Would you like it? Would you like jelly in this donut? He's like, no, but with frosting and sprinkles.
And sprinkles.
And he's like, yes. He's like, this is a very serious request. It will take some time for me to complete.
Yeah.
He's like, I trust you will make do at your earliest ability.
Yeah.
And then the eldest Gruff walks away. It's also worth noting, I forgot this in the introduction of Billy Goat. He has 3 of the dolls from which are just like little capes that senior council members wear, implying that he has offed 3 senior council members of the White Council.
Yeah. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, Donut Boy.
This
event, however, opens up doors in the future. This makes Odin personally like him.
Yeah. And also he gets an invitation to go hunting with Billy Goat, Goblin King, and Santa. It's great.
Yes. It's great. All right, honorable mentions.
Okay. Well, how many do you have? I have 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh my God! Okay. All right. Then we'll just take turns. Mine. I'll go first.
All right.
Mine. Top of my honorable mentions. Harry Dresden gets a donut. You go.
Butters getting the sword.
Oh, that's a good one. Susan.
Butters getting a lightsaber.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That's also on mine. Butters pulls out a goddamn lightsaber. Yeah.
All right. Keep going.
My next one. Susan Rodriguez dies horribly.
Oh,
I know.
I have that too. The genocide of the Red Corps.
It's a heartbreaker. It's really good. Okay, you go. Go.
Murphy killing the Jotun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I have Harry Dresden gets a coffee cup for Christmas.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
That's Harry Dresden's one and only good day.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's a short story. That's not even in the novel. That's a short story.
What do you want from me? Go ahead.
My next one was the genocide of the Red Court, which is the same thing as the horrible death for Susan.
Yeah.
God damn it. Where Dresden turns the fucking giant magic gun pointed at his head onto the entire Red Court of the vampires and sets the baseline for what happens when you fuck with his daughter.
Correct.
Is I will not only kill you, I will genocide your entire kind.
Correct.
Which puts him at a scale above what Ebenezer did of I will drop satellites on you for fucking with my grandson.
Yeah. We don't have time.
That should have been in here. Damn it.
We don't have time. That's an entire video. The morality of that scene is an entire video, and we can't do it right now. My next one is
all right, your turn.
Quote, "Get away from her, you bitch." Harry Dresden quotes aliens and a xenomorph. Go.
Yeah. The Mushroom Gambit. Where Dresden, in order to change the terms of his deal with Lee, eats poisonous mushrooms.
I love this.
Essentially does that. And that turns his debt from her owing her his service to owing her 3 favors, which Mad later buys from Lee.
All right. Up next, I have. Excuse me, I have to fight this island.
Nice. That was good.
And the close associate, I punched him in the nose, and now we're friends.
Yeah. My next one for the honorable mentions: Dresden killing himself so that he can create a ghost so that he can double dragon with the fucking with his ghost against a vampire sorceress and a ghost sorcerer.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. All right, I have my
Yeah.
next one is Butters pulls out a lightsaber.
Yeah. My next one is the opening of Blood Rites, the gorilla demon flinging giant flaming shit boulders.
That one's stupid. That's stupid, and I like it.
Yeah, the book that starts with the building was on fire and it wasn't my fault.
Yeah. My next one is I don't have a clever name. The fight in the museum with Kincaid was fucking awesome.
Oh, the aquarium?
Yeah. Oh, the aquarium. I'm sorry. Yeah, where they
Yeah.
where they're fighting the Denarians and Kincaid's there and the archives there.
Yeah, and it turns out that one of the effective things to fight Denarians with, these fallen angels possessing humans, is 50 BMG.
Okay.
It just worked.
Okay, go.
Okay, game over, man.
Yeah, very reasonable. Up next, I have Dresden v. McCoy at the end of book 16.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dresden fights Ebenezer because he's trying to evacuate Thomas on the verge of an apocalypse, and Ebenezer shows up to stop him, and Ebenezer fucking shoots him in the chest and kills him, and then it's revealed that he had been puppeteering like an automaton,
double.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Captain Carpenter. This was also on the list.
Reasonable.
Captain Carpenter on the Bridge of the Enterprise.
It's so good. That's so much fun.
Your next one.
Okay, my last one. Harry Dresden gives Murphy a bath.
Oh, that was a nice. Wait, I have a couple more. How do we follow?
I don't know. This happened. I don't know how this happened. Go. I believe in you.
Storming Arctis tour.
Reasonable.
Dresden, like storming the fucking there. The first fight with Tessa in Small Favor, the Mantis Lady.
I love the Mantis. I love creepy Mantis Lady so much.
Yeah, his greatest piece of wizard gear, which is an extension cord tied, like, fucking soldered onto a long length of chain. And he just, like, has a spell that plugs it into the nearest socket. Like, he has to guide it into the nearest socket, and then it wraps itself around whoever he's targeting and electrocutes them.
Since we're still going, I'm adding Nicodemus kills Tessa to the bottom of my honorable mentions.
Oh yeah.
I just really like that book.
You mean?
Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just a really good book.
Yeah. And this one is from the short stories. It is the Mouse. It's a fight between Mouse and his evil brother, because Mouse has the rawest fucking line in the entire series of, "I don't need to survive to win."
Fuck you! You're not allowed to pull out the short stories.
Hey, I took it off of the list. Like, that was actually on my top 10 list, but I had to take it out because you didn't read the short stories yet. God damn it!
I'm sorry. I read 17 books.
Yeah, and not the fucking 30-something short stories too.
God damn it! The only one I read was the one at the end of book 17 where Harry Dresden has the only good day of his life.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, there's another short story where he gets to have a good day, but it's tainted by later things because it's a good day with Lucio.
Oh, yeah, fair. The fuck is up with Lucio?
Like they have a... Yeah, poor Lucio.
All right, Zeb,
we got a bad time.
We got 6 minutes and 6 things left on this list. You want first pick or second two?
Cool. Second two, because I am getting dressed for work and I'm not near my phone.
All right, you ready for this? You're gonna be mad about this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, you ready? Hang on, it's right here.
Yep.
My number 3 is Battleground.
Just the entire book?
The whole thing. All of it. Fuck you, it's my show.
Okay.
Battleground. I had all of these moments from Battleground on the list, and I was like, wait,
It's like it
this
took up a third of your list.
this list has 22 things on it, and 10 of them are from Battleground. So I'm just gonna list them off right now. Battleground includes memorable moments such as Harry.
Hold up. 2 of my last 3 are Battlegrounds. So I want to be able to talk about them.
Bad News Bears. God damn it! God damn it! What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do right now? I was ready.
Fine. Talk about yours. Just don't go into too much detail.
It includes, but is not limited to, Harry Dresden quotes Ghostbusters and Dracula, Karen Giant Slayer, and its close companion. Just 1 second, Butters. I gotta finish this. We of course have Avengers Assemble. Hey.
Yeah.
Who left this bridge here? Welcome to the jungle. Demon Reach, will you take out the trash for me, please?
Yep.
Marcone gets a nice new set of contact lenses.
Yes.
Okay. The nemesis of my nemesis is my friend. And, of course, my personal favorite, Michael, right at the end going, right after Harry has been kicked out of the White Council, Michael going, those fuckers. I gotta talk up fucking Spike from Buffy, who does the audiobook. He does like this wonderful, like, frustrated squeak. Those fuckers.
God, it's so good.
It's amazing. And Harry Dresden is like, I heard Michael Carpenter curse in 5 different languages, 3 of which I did not know. Okay, all right, I can see. Go ahead.
Okay, so number 3, what you call the Santa Claus beatdown. Well,
yeah.
Use the same name, but just that entire section, starting from him realizing that the hunt was about to fucking catch them.
Yeah.
Riding on the back of the motorcycle with Murphy, using a fucking old Winchester, chambered in fucking 45 long to shoot the Earl King off his mount and to beat Santa Claus into the ground and take control of the wild hunt.
Yeah.
And he is a little bit thinking, I feel like they're letting me, but I'm not going to question it now.
Oh shit, am I recording? Yes, I am.
Oh, dude. Okay, good. If we lost this whole thing, I was going to lose my fucking mind.
We got to do it again.
We'll have to do it before the Yu-Gi-Oh stream. Anyways,
I've marked that down as Wild Hunt Harry. How does that sound?
Yeah, Wild Hunt Harry. Yeah, that entire thing, like riding a Harley across Lake Michigan, ripping apart steel barges. All of that was fucking great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your
now,
number 2.
Number 2 moment. It is the conversation with Mab at the end of Battleground, and specifically the line from Mab to Harry about you know what it is to trade pieces of your soul to people who will never know your sacrifice.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, like it's so fucking rough, and it's like this is where you understand that as much as he's thought about Mab as, the evil fairy, no, she is the hero to all of existence, and no one will ever know or understand.
No one knows or cares.
Yeah, and like that is just like that whole conversation between them was amazing.
How do you want me to mark that down? Like, how to not become human over the course of 1,000 years?
How to hold on to your humanity after 1,000 years.
How to hold your humanity after 1,000 years.
Yeah. This is also right after Dresden bullied Marconi into giving him a castle.
That was okay. Look, that is also a very good scene.
Yeah. It didn't make the list, but it should. It should have been an honorable mention.
How to stay? I'm going to say how to stay human for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that right there. We're gonna put that right there. Fuck yeah. Wow, god damn it, Matt. I'm gonna say I can't get anything to fit. Mab is still human. How's that?
Yeah.
There we go. That fits.
Yeah,
that fits,
like that.
and it's really good. Okay, all right, there it is. I'm sorry. All right.
Hell yeah.
You ready for my number 2?
Yep.
Here we go.
For it.
Ready? This may not be surprising. Polka will never die.
Polka will never die.
Polka, this is hard to type. I can't type today. Polka will never die. Yeah! It's the best scene in the series. It's amazing. Harry Dresden riding a reanimated Tyrannosaurus. It's so good. It's so cool. It's amazing. Harry Dresden drag races a T-Rex through the streets of Chicago. It's stupid. It's stupid and great.
Man, Polka will never die is a better name than Zombosaurus Rex.
Polka will never die. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Are you ready?
Oh my god.
Ready? Yeah. My number 1. I'm sorry to have to do this. My number 1 requires some explanation.
Oh god.
You ready?
Yep.
Lashiel is not Lashiel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that exemplifies what this series is about. Lashiel is a fallen angel. Harry touches her coin, and an imprint of her is put inside his brain. And over the course of literal years, Harry is resisting the temptations of this entity that lives inside his brain. He's resisting Lashiel's temptations. But over the course of this time, Lashiel is changing without realizing it. Lashiel gains a nickname and enjoyment.
She gains a name that is her own.
Yeah. She gains enjoyment, laughter that is hers, things that are just hers. And she understands at the end of it, and so does Harry. No, Lashiel, you are not Lashiel. You strange little creature. You can continue to exist independent of that entity. That entity can die. If that entity died, you wouldn't. You would stay here with me. And you can. We can you can you're your own person. And that is one of the most beautiful things that this god-awful fucking story has to say. That you can be what you choose to be. Other people can tell you that you are evil or subservient or ignoble or cruel, but you don't have to be. You can change anything you want at any time you want and fuck everybody else. And the moment that Lashiel realizes that is my favorite moment in the series.
Yeah, and it's beautiful and awful.
It is.
I sometimes just go and reread that last section. Yeah. And then the part where Dresden's talking with Bob trying to find her. And
she's gone, Harry. She destroyed the part of your brain that had her in it. She's gone.
Yeah. And then he sits down with the guitar with the one last gift from Lashiel. And Fuck, I'm tearing up thinking about it.
Oh
God
no!
damn it.
And then
Look, it's really good. Everyone should read this series.
and then they have a kid somehow.
Yeah.
They have a kid, and it is understood that I think it's explained by Bob, might be by Mab, I don't really remember. That kid can only have existed if love existed between you two entities. That is the only way that kid could have come into being.
Yeah, and like. Yeah, and like.
Also, that kid's adorable. Just sidebar.
Yeah, that kid is adorable.
We only see her for like.
See her.
I know we only see her for like 2 scenes, but I love her.
Yeah, I'm a little bummed and upset that she wasn't in the Christmas thing, but
she's sleeping upstairs. It's fine.
Yeah.
So there it is. That's my number 1. There it is. Best scene in the series, as far as I'm concerned. I think that's. I don't know about you. I think that's a good choice.
Yeah. Can I do my number 1?
Oh, please.
So mine is much less emotionally impactful, and I'm feeling like an idiot for not having that one on.
Oh no!
But it is the double dragon with Marconi at the very end of Battleground, leading into Binding Ethnu, where we find out Marconi's secret weapon, or like his like 5th or 6th, I don't know, his like top level secret weapon. We assume there might be more. This motherfucker is planning ahead. But he, like, we have this moment where like Dresden and Marconi, it's, you know, final boss stage like 7. This one's like
we're on. We're
gimmicks are gone, but you also have nothing left in your inventory. And Dresden is there with the Spear of fucking Destiny, which I think we forgot to mention until now.
We're on like Dark Souls health bar number 5.
Yeah, like the music for the fight has changed like 7 times. It's like it's all fucking nuts. But there's one where like they are doing this final double dragon fight that starts with Dresden thinking, "Oh fuck, Marconi's dead. His neck snapped. He shouldn't have to have his last moments alone." And then Marconi just starts bullying him.
He just sits up,
unsnaps his neck. I was like, "We got shit to do."
Why are you here?
If you
why are you next to me, Dresden?
You have a fucking titan to bind. I can't do that, even with this fucker helping me. And we find out that he's made a deal with Thorned Namshiel. And he's got a Denarian that is his buddy in, like, not controlling Marcone, but he is using Thorned Namshiel.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just fucking great. And he's just like, "No, Dresden, you've got shit to do. You go, you bind that fucking thing, I will distract her." And then he gets to have that moment at the end where Dresden bullies Marconi for being bad at magic. Because he's, you know, not like... He hasn't been doing it his entire life. He's just like a relatively powerful neophyte at it. So Dresden's like, "Yeah, no, you almost fucking drowned us with your attempt at saving us with magic. Dipshit. Loser." Fucking moron.
Yeah, the two of them like lay like prone on a beach, and like as the choppers come in, they're like,
"Yeah,
you suck. No, you suck. No, you suck. No, I promise you suck."
Yeah. So like, the problem is, and this is a theory that's going to be a whole video.
Okay.
Is that Dresden is very unfortunately the Merlin to Marconi's King Arthur. And that sucks for both of them, because neither of them like being in either of those positions, but those are the choices that they have made their entire lives.
Yeah, I don't want to do this, but here we are.
Yep.
These are all good takes.
Mm-hmm.
So, mine, in reverse order. I just laid the beat down on Santa Claus. Game over, man. In nomine Deus Nicodemus. Shapeshifter 5. Blah, 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 blah. Harry Dresden Potion Master. Captain Carpenter of the USS Enterprise. Fuego. Battleground. All of it. Polka will never die, and Lashio is not Lashio.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I can't remember what names I've given all of them because half of them I made up on the spot.
Damn it! You want me? Okay, yeah, you want me to do it, or you do it?
I'm gonna try and make up as we go.
Do it.
Zombosaurus Rex, Shapeshifter Smackdown, Double Dragon V, technically V2, which is the Ramirez and Harry Double Dragon. Spot Check.
Yeah.
Guard Puppy, the Ariana Duel, Donut Boy, the Wild Hunt, Mab is Still Human, and Double Dragon V3 with Marconi, motherfuckers!
I put down Marcone and Harry 2v1 a Titan.
Yeah.
The series is good.
Yeah. Look, there's a handful of good Double Dragons throughout this book, or throughout this series. If I actually sit down and try and figure out all the times that there's a 2v whatever with Harry, there's probably going to be more. But the Ramirez and Harry Double Dragon is great, and the Marconi and Harry Double Dragon is just phenomenal.
They're both so good. That's Marcone gets a nice new set of contact lenses, and
I figured.
And Demon Reach, will you take out the trash for me, please?
Yeah, and also at the end of it, Dresden has the Titan, the giant magic super weapon.
Yeah.
That is the hate laser.
Yeah.
And because no one else was there to see him take the hate laser and Marcone to not have the hate laser, he gets the opportunity to, in the post-war council, ask Marconi, hey, by right of battle, I should have this. The last I saw, you were running away with it. I don't know where it is right now.
Yeah, who's to say?
Oh,
what? You don't want me?
Anyone saw you had it. It's cool. I want my house back. I want get your shit out.
Give my house back, fucko.
Marconi, Marconi built an entire fucking castle on the burnt remains of his old house.
And that's the least complicated thing we didn't have time for today.
Yeah.
Oh boy! Wait till we start talking about inter-court politics.
Oh my god! Wait till we get a chance to actually do. Look, here's the thing. I've been trying to get time to finish this because I have so many fucking things.
I finished it.
And in the years since I tried to start him reading this, he's now got this channel built around talking about theories for fictional things.
Correct.
We're turning the second channel to a Dresden Files theory channel.
No, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh channel.
The captain now.
Oh my god, Zeb, say goodbye.
I'm 15 minutes late. Bye.
Goodbye.